Hybrid work breaks the old assumption that users sit behind a trusted office network. If every SaaS and internet session hairpins through headquarters, latency rises, blind spots appear, and security teams still cannot apply consistent controls to remote users, branch users, and contractors. SecurityX thinking starts by moving the control decision closer to the user and the application, without losing governance. SASE migration is not just a network project. The policy model should start with identity, device posture, application sensitivity, user risk, location, and session behavior. The access decision becomes identity aware instead of office aware. Traffic steering decides where each flow should go. SaaS and internet traffic may route to a cloud security edge. Private applications may use zero trust network access. Some regulated or operational technology flows may keep a special path, but the exception must be deliberate and monitored. The core SASE services should map to the risks they reduce. Secure Web Gateway handles web and internet access. CASB gives visibility and policy for SaaS. ZTNA narrows access to private applications. Firewall as a service applies network controls at distributed enforcement points. A branch office and a remote worker do not migrate the same way. Branches often use SD-WAN appliances or tunnelless edge connectivity. Remote workers usually rely on an endpoint client or browser-based access. The goal is consistent policy intent, not identical plumbing. Policy enforcement points are where decisions become action. In SAC, enforcement may happen at the cloud edge, endpoint agent, browser session, private app connector, or branch edge. The architect must know which point can see the traffic, inspect the context, and apply the required control. A SASE program fails if telemetry is an afterthought. Security operations need identity events, device posture changes, SWG activity, CASB actions, ZTNA decisions, firewall events, and exception usage normalized into the CM or data platform. Telemetry tells you whether the migration improves risk, user experience, and response speed. Some flows will not fit on day one. Legacy protocols, mergers, regional constraints, privileged maintenance, and break glass access may need exceptions. Good architecture makes exceptions visible, time-bound, owned, monitored, and reviewed. Sequence matters. Start with discovery and policy design, then pilot a low-risk user group, then move SaaS and internet access, then private application access, then branches, then high-risk exceptions. Retire legacy VPN and backhaul only after coverage, telemetry, rollback, and business acceptance are proven. A company has headquarters, 20 branches, and a large remote workforce. Users complain about VPN latency, SaaS shadow IT is growing, and private applications still need tight access. Which migration approach best balances security, user experience, and operational risk? The strongest answer is C, phase SAC, around identity-aware policy, traffic steering, the right control stack, telemetry, and governed exceptions. The wrong answer is either scale the old perimeter, centralize every flow, or remove controls before coverage is proven. A mature SAC migration ends with an operating model. Define policy ownership, change control, exception review, detection content, user experience metrics, and rollback criteria. The win is not buying a platform. The win is an architecture where access, inspection, telemetry, and governance work together for hybrid work,